Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over the levels that we've been looking over the past few days and also what's happening next in the Bitcoin chart. So stay tuned because I'm going to be giving you the levels to be looking at to take longs and shorts going forward. Because I'm getting ready for a few trades. There was some nice trades that I gave you in the last video. So if you've been following along, you could have caught this one directly here at 65 to 68 here. Okay. So if we go back on the previous videos, we're looking at these key levels. Specifically was this key zone down here. So I'd recommend going down and watching this video, covering all that sort of information there, which is a very good video leading up to the video that we're doing now today. So let's get straight over to the chart here. I'm going to go over levels going forward. Okay, so just to give a preface of what happened and where we bounced from in the last few days, right? So this entire range could be viewed as a channel, okay? And essentially what happened is we came down to a very, very key weekly level that are also at a very, very nice liquidity level down here, along with the value area low of this channel. Now, it didn't hit the exact spot. It was about $300 off, but it doesn't need to. And the reason that was a good trigger, and I'll show you why exactly, was because this entire spot, you were forming liquidity on the downside. And what happened was the final capitulation with this candle spiking into the level. So what we had was $9 million of longs closing because you had open interest going down and you had negative delta at 9 million. So 9 million longs are closing as we entered this zone, which means they capitulated into this low. So there's like two main recipes for a nice reversal, okay? Number one is a capitulation into a low. Number two is a lot of shorts entering a support zone, which basically means if price goes up above that zone, there's a high chance you're going to liquidate them when you go above, okay? So let's say everyone goes long here, short right here, right the low, and then it goes up here, then there's a high chance it gets stopped out. Vice versa, if you take out all the longs, then there's probably a good chance that the reversal is going to take place, okay? So there's like the two main reversal signals that I'm looking for. Anyway, we hit that, and we formed this little range, and then we've since then moved up, which is very, very nice. There was someone in the community that did a really nice trade there, which is absolutely awesome. It's good to see that. Now, the question is what's happening next, because that's at the end of the day, that's all that matters is what's happening next. So if we want to go to our time frames and give a clear viewpoint as to what I'm looking at, so we know that we've bounced off a key level, okay? Let's chuck on our daily levels so we can get a picture of where they're sitting. So daily down here, nothing much else up there. All right, so really what I'm looking at is going to be this entire zone. Let's just put on the volume, the volume profile. Cool. So what I'm going to be looking at is specifically this anchored down VWAP right from the top here. So we can put that right over there, which is already showing us we're hitting into it, okay? So we're hitting this. We've got an upper band for the value area high sitting over there. And also, on the daily, we have a fair value gap pointing into this region here, okay? So this region is the level of resistance. And we can even refine this even more if we go to the 4-hour chart. Not too much there. 8-hour chart is showing that we've got that. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty clear. Definitely showing that we're coming into resistance right now. The question is, are we going to find the reversal signal for it? And then we've got our golden Fibonacci zone sitting at $70,000. Value area high sitting up here. And this entire region is a fair value gap. So anything in this zone is where I'm looking at for the short trade. Now the order flow, what's this telling us? If we look here, we can see that we've got a lot of shorts opening right here. So short, positive open interest. We've got shorts opening. We also have some longs opening here. So this is a very, very mixed chart specifically. Regarding the CVD for this entire range, we can see prices going sideways. That's going up. This is going sideways. So this little section here, what do we have? One would argue there is a slight bearish divergence in the sense that this is a lower low high and the higher high, or high here and a lower low. You've got more positions opening and more positive delta here on a trend. So something's holding this price down. Excuse me there. This is locally prices being held down. So this could offer actually a nice scalp trade. It is very, very tricky though, because of the simple fact that if we zoom in, what can we see? If we zoom in, how big are these candles? So that's 1%. That's actually pretty sizable. Okay. If you were to take this, you have to be taking on the upper band for a short. Otherwise, we wouldn't be taking it. We are technically there right now, but very, very not a great trade. Not a great trade at all. An hour. Let's have a look. 4-hour chart. What can we see? I'm probably going to lay off on the short right now. Probably just wait for a bit more confirmation. But I am looking for a short, just to be completely transparent with everyone. I'm looking for a short. It's just the question is, where do I take it from here or here? I want to see it go a little bit higher, but the order flow is giving me mixed signals. So we're seeing a bit of a bearish divergence, but at the same time, price action is looking a little bit wobbly. And yeah, it's not the greatest, to be honest. Not a greatest trading setup. That being said, I will notify what happens and if I look into this trade more, but it's definitely a region I'm looking at going forward. Specifically to highlight the exact level would be this little spot right up here. That being said, it can have a rejection from here, but I don't like the probabilities in terms of a high conviction trade. Okay, I would want to see one more stab up into the high, but you got to keep in mind we do have some bearish order flow, so we have a lot of longs opening, and price is not doing much, so they're being absorbed by limit orders. But yeah, not my trade, not my trade at all. I'm gonna hold off on that one. Anyway, anyone who caught that trade, this is a good take profit zone. So if you caught this low right here, well then you've got a 5% trade in your back here. So good job. And looking for the next one. That being said, take profit zone is here and very, very valid, okay? Other than that, guys, that's all I have to say. Hit the subscribe button. Use the links down below. Get trading on those accounts. And let's grow this channel together. Let's get this channel growing so we can get more better trades. And yeah, all that good stuff. Appreciate the likes on the last video, guys. For the amount of views I'm getting, good like ratio. I got to agree. Anyway, if you want to see macro information, you can check that here at the macro insights, and then collaborations are down here. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. For now, catch you later. Bye-bye.